Sorry, my camera overheated, so we had to give it a little chance to chill. But that's the very last bit slash part 2, I suppose, was literally me a couple of sentences, which is how, like, not literally, but the experiences, I was on about material items. I was kind of starting to ramble about that, but obviously experiences can be really helpful, and you can't put a price on a memory sometimes. So there we go. The 24-hour rule, I think, is also something important to think about when sort of like trying to build past this idea of like the system and like, you know, self-actualization that comes with that. The 24-hour rule, which means that you won't necessarily care about something tomorrow. Like, life is an experience, and weeding out and it's an experience of like weeding out things that aren't good or are good, or, you know, you want more of or less of, blah blah blah. You won't necessarily, like, if you do have like a really big like life trauma, obviously yes, you are going to care tomorrow. I'm not saying if you're like grieving someone that it's going to be over 24 hours, I'm not saying that at all, but to think about that as a general rule of thumb for small things and things where you just had your day messed up for whatever reason, or, you know, in bad mood or something. Obviously it's good to flip your mood as quickly as you can, but, you know, if something has sort of upset you, thinking about the 24-hour rule is quite a nice idea. As I said, it's harder to be nice than mean. Sorry, it's harder to be mean than nice. So there we go. And also another little thought is that insecurities from the things where like you are allowing like a life experience to have an impact on your mental wellness, or, you know, it's natural to have fear about stuff, especially, which is kind of what insecurity is. And insecurity is a manifestation of something that you are trying to naturally, in your ego, you do want to, like, you know, manage the things that you expose and what you hold back naturally. So having insecurities is part of life, and having that is kind of a manifestation of what your ego is trying to protect you to survive. So you don't sort of, you know, get excluded from a tribe or whatever. It's natural to have, you know, insecurities. But I was watching an Elevation Church video, and he was saying to be careful of the idea that if you do allow self-pity that comes from insecurities, you can use this as a sedation, as a sedation of pain, of pressure, which can cost more than it offers. And it's something to be aware of. So if that made any sense. But yeah, thanks for listening. Goodbye.